The force is strong with me. So today, April 19th, 2026, I went to Walmart and I found some new Star Wars The Mandalorian toys and items. And of course, I just had to grab this. So they had a display and luckily I found this one. May the 4th be with you. So I got this Mandalorian and Grogu pillow. This is freaking cool. Mandalorian stationery bundle. Stained glass. .3D wall decor. I have another one from Hobby Lobby, but it's a different one. Of course, I had to get the walkie-talkies. I got the new Mandalorian and Grogu shirt. Galaxy's Most Wanted. And they also have these Cosby bobblehead collection. So the one I got was Princess Leia as a Bush. And here's the other characters. Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, Wicket, and Leia Organa. Of course, the AT-AT pilot, Darth Vader, Mystery One, and the Mandalorian balloon bobbleheads. And I guess there's a Grogu one. And then over here is the, I guess, the regular bobblehead collection. Where they got Boba Fett, Mandalorian, Grogu, Luke Skywalker and Grogu, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Fennec Shan, which is the one I got here. Comes with a little collector card. And Incinerator Stormtrooper Mystery. Alright, so now I'm gonna showcase some of the other toys that I've gotten for the Mandalorian and Grogu movie that's opening May 22nd. And so it should be exciting. So what you see here is most of the toys that I've obtained and bought so far from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. And I'll do another video of all the action figures that I've gotten. So let's go through everything real quick. So you got the Mandalorian and Grogu and Abra Zador. Not sure how you pronounce his name. Cuddle Spas Nettle. I don't know what this thing does, but you got the Perched Friends That Hang Tight. Only 3, I think, so far. But of course you gotta take the box. Got a Grogu Funko Pop. You got the AT-RT Imperial Driver Action Verse set. Picked up this at Target. The Action Verse Battle Droid or Guard Droid and Mercenary Stamp. That should be interesting to see that in the movie. Mandalorian and Grogu Funko Pop. The Grogu Rubik's Cube. Another Grogu little stationary doll figure. Grogu eating what looks to be popcorn or something. Got Zeb, Aurelius, Zeb, Kagera Zeb, Action Figure Deluxe, the Mandalorian Deluxe, Grogu Deluxe, Mercenary Guard Droid, Funko Pop, 821. And Grogu and the Anzelians. The Anzelian ship. And of course the Mandalorian and Grogu bounty blaster. Let's see what this thing does. I'm not sure. Let me see. And of course we got the Imperial Remnant AT-AT-RC. Of course, these are those new mystery Grogu blind box little things, play scenes. I've only got 3 so far. And of course you got the Grogu Furby. And of course you got these little Jada metal figures. There's only 4 so far that I've seen. Of course you have to get the box. There's a Grogu, Imperial Remnant AT-RT driver, the Mandalorian, and of course Zeb Aurelius. And of course, luckily I got that just in time for this video. And of course a little plushie Minch. Here's the box. And of course Colonel Ward, played by Sigourney Weaver. And of course the Imperial Remnant AT-RT RC, which, let's see, and of course the Action Buddy Grogu. I think the battery's about dead on that. So there you have it. Most of the toys for the new movie. Next, let's take a look at the action figures. 6-inch Black Series figures and some 3 3/4 inch figures. Now let's take a look at the 6-inch Black Series figures and a few 3 3/4 inch figures and some other toys that came along with the new line of toys for the new movie. May the 4th be with you, may the 4th be with you. First up, we have the Black Box, Black Series, the Remnant, Imperial Remnant Stormtrooper, number 5, white box and black box. We have the Mandalorian number 45, Pagadun. We have Colonel Ward, played by Sigourney Weaver, which is number 4, the black box, and the white box, first edition. We have here the Imperial Remnant ATRT driver, white box, first edition, and the more common black box. We have the Imperial Remnant AT-AT driver, the black box and first edition white box. And of course, Ginger and himself, the Mandalorian, and Grogu. First edition white box and the common black box. Number 1. Now Target's beginning a lot of these in, so hopefully everybody has been able to find the brown-legged Imperial Remnant Stormtrooper. There's the side of the box. Let me get the plus they have these little Titan series figures. There is a Darth Vader one and a Stormtrooper one, I believe. But I just brought out the Mandalorian one. What are these, like 9-inch? Not much, not about 9-inch, not 12-inch. It's not too articulated, but I have a bunch of those from all the other lines. Alright, 3 3/4-inch figures. The price for this is ridiculous. I think they wanted $32 or $34.99 for this thing. I think that's, or yeah, it was like $30 for this deluxe Mandalorian and Grogu figure. That's crazy. I mean, just because it comes with Grogu and some weapons, it's a deluxe. The card is not even any bigger than the regular carded figures. And of course, the Imperial Remnant Stormtrooper. Basically, all this is just a snow trooper from, say, The Empire Strikes Back without the face covering on, which it should have come with. It should have came with the face covering so that we can use these also as a snow trooper. But boy, it must get hot in that costume. All that gear on. Jeez. This is not from the movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. This is from the TV show, Mandalorian, IG-11, Navarro Marshall. Really cool figure. Not easy to find. And of course the Imperial Remnant AT-AT driver. It'll be cool to see this in the movie. So there you have it. I've only seen 3 figures from the new movie, and these Black Series figures. Next up, Nerf and guns. Okay, first up we got the Mandalorian Mask and Blaster set. I collect everything. I've been collecting for 36 years, and I may not have everything that has come out since 1995, but hey, I got a big collection. 36 years. Here we have the Mandalorian and Grogu rocket gauntlet. Lands, missiles. I have a lot of Star Wars Nerf guns. Never got all of them, but, you know, over the years, got most of them. And here we have the 8-in-1 Elite Nerf Mandalorian and Grogu. I saw this and I said, oh, I gotta get this. You can find this in the aisle where they have all the Nerf guns. I think this one here in particular is, I think that's Walmart. I got that at Walmart. I think this one's Walmart. I think all of these are Walmart. But I think one of them I got from Target. I can't remember. Yeah, so look out for these. And that pretty much covers the majority of the toys from the Mandalorian and Grogu that I've collected and bought since the toys came out. So hopefully everybody has a great weekend. And everyone's looking forward to the new movie on May 22nd, I believe it's coming out. So it should be exciting. I'm sure more toys, more figures, more everything is coming from Hasbro and Disney. The only problem is the price. I mean, these figures alone are $27.99 at Walmart and Target, I believe. I remember when these were $19.99, these 6-inch Black Series figures. And I remember when these 3 3/4-inch figures, they were between $9.99 and $12.99. Then they went to $16.99. I think Target is selling them for $19.99. And GameStop, they're like $24.99. This one here, I think I got from Walmart, $32 or $34.99. But I saw it, I had to get it. I had to pay that, you know. But yeah, price on all the merchandise is going sky high. But luckily I found this one today. I just laying around on the display. The May the 4th be with you Stormtrooper. Very cool to find this one. And to close out the video, here's just a short preview. Probably about, I'd say about 50% of the toys that I have in the following 2 rooms. So here we have, I'll just go through it real quick. I'm not going to go through everything. There's a lot of stuff here. And I also picked up this Darth Vader Diamond Art Kit, which when I have time I'll work on. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. Here's all the Mandalorian toys. Plus I got this 4D build kit of Mandalorian, which I'll work on. Still looking for the R2-D2 one. I got Boba Fett, Vader and the Stormtrooper. Lots of movies, lots of Legos. Here's most of my 6-inch figures. This Lego ATRT, yeah, the Imperial AT, or the AT Scout Transport. Combat Walker. Oh yeah, the ATST. Hey, I went to Arizona. Here's most of my Star Wars DVDs, animation. I got more stuff down there. Oh, plus up here. That Droideka Black Series figure is very hard to find. And another hard one to find is Sebulba, which I picked up at GameStop. So yeah, I got more 6-inch figures here. Of course, here's me as Darth Maul. This was 27 years ago. Yeah, I was Darth Maul for a Walmart Lego competition, Halloween 2000, and I was with Darth Maul 3 times. I used to work at Walmart, and I was part of a Star Wars Lego competition. Here's me as Beetlejuice, which is the sign I made myself with my brother's kids. That was 12 years ago or so. I don't remember. And then of course here I was this is my niece's, Cassandra and Bella now. I was a dark trooper Santa. I forget. It was a really cool costume. I was like a Santa, a dark trooper, and a dark trooper. I forgot the name, dark trooper or something. I had like 3 different characters mixed into one. Of course, I got this cool Mandalorian. It's Star Wars everywhere in here. Star Wars. Oh yeah, there's 2. Check this out. Keep out. Star Wars. And I worked on this puzzle. So I got this Star Wars one up here. Employees only. So here we are in the other toy room. You got more 3 3/4-inch figures. Display. I remember when Walmart had these. These things were hard to find. We got the complete Cell Barge Funko Pop. Now this here, I actually put a Rancor. In the Rancor, I put a Gamorrean guard in there. Oh, there he is. So if I ever sell this as a Target exclusive, you'll get, the price will be probably pretty high. I don't know how much. But what you see in here and in the other room is it's actually nothing compared to what I actually have. I have more toys. This whole house could be Star Wars if I wanted it to be. Well, one day it will be. All my stuff's in storage. From Power of the Force 2, Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3. I got the Ghost, but I never got the Cell Barge. I never got the Razor Crest, and I never pre-ordered the recent HasLab Cantina set. Hey, what's he doing in here? Hey, buddy, what's Skeletor doing in here? I thought this was Star Wars. I collect a variety of different, even got these on clearance. These are the Transformers Optimus Prime, the Starscream one. Got a whole set of Pez dispensers here, which I bought. More Nerf guns. Yeah, it's pretty narrow in here. You can't really walk around. Now, the story with the Smuggler's Run Millennium Falcon, I got word that this Target had one left, and it's kind of damaged. The box is damaged. It was $400. And it was just sitting on the bottom shelf of at a Target I went to. And luckily I got there just in time, because another collector, if I was late by a minute, that collector who came in would have taken it. But he wanted to take pictures of it. I already had it in a shopping cart. So yeah, I did open it, but to check it and stuff like that, but it's not something I'm going to part with. Some other Star Wars, the Lego helmet sets. A lot of stuff. There's a bunch of stuff buried down deep in there. Lots of stuff. Here's the 3 3/4 inch figures. I've been finding this one at Target quite often, not too much. I had this thing full, but all these things fell down deep inside there. I can't get them right now. Micro Galaxy, and of course this whole upper. This thing is just flooded with stuff. Got the Luke Skywalker one. Never got the, I think there's a Han Solo one. Now, as for the Cantina Showdown, I have another one. Well, I got 2 other ones, and I modified one of them by adding Power of the Force 2 Luke Skywalker behind Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's pretty cool. That one's in a Foot Locker somewhere. I got all kinds of plush. I got books beyond books, magazines. I got so much shit, you wouldn't believe it. Of course, this is a Walmart box, which I was able to obtain and fill it up with all my 3 3/4 inch figures. Yep. Yeah, I used to work for Kmart, Walmart, Target. About 25, 30 years ago. Anybody see anything they like? I had a lot of Legos here. I had this whole thing filled with Star Wars Legos, but I took a lot of sets apart, put them in plastic tubs. Got all these down here. I got so many books, I haven't had time to read anything. I just buy, collect, Oh, you should see all the puzzles I have. I have a shitload of puzzles. Star Wars puzzles. Oh my god. And of course you can't forget this. I think this was at Kohl's. Board games.
Lisa wanna play too.
This is good, baby. Hey, it's Chewy. Look at that. So I got the Chewbacca and I got the Yoda, and this was part of the Halloween event last year. The video's on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it. I was a Dark Jedi in training, Jar Jar Binks. We're gonna have a lot of toys for everybody. So I passed out candy. I had the mask. I had the. So I might dress up as Jar Jar Binks for the Hollywood line, but I'm not sure yet. But I have costume. So yeah, the Chewbacca animatronic and the Yoda animatronic. So this Halloween, I'm not sure what I'm gonna dress up as, but hey, this ain't Star Wars. Scooby, Scooby-Doo, where are you? I got some toys for you. And if you don't have enough toys, I have more in storage. Oh, here's another one of those. I got the Lego display. This Qui-Gon Jinn animatronic bank, it broke. I just super glued it. I have the Darth Maul one. Plus I got some more Legos over there. And no, I don't need the wheelchair. My brother brought it over here for my mom when she injured her leg and arm. Of course, I got this display. Let me see if I can turn the light on here. I got some Legos in there. I got these are the Smart and Play Millennium Falcon. A Marty and Doc aren't supposed to be there. Is the DeLorean. You got this Hot Wheel display. I have more Hot Wheels than this, trust me. I've been, like I said, I collect a lot of stuff. I've been collecting for 36 years. Lots of Hot Wheels. Here's the new one I just got. And there's a set down there. So I got that Walmart. Oh yeah, this puzzle. This was a fun one to build. This thing's huge. And of course all my displays, posters. More Mandalorian and Grogu. This one here is the Transformers one. Of course I got these. Lots of displays. Durables. Captain America. That's another Star Wars one. And that completes this video. of the Mandalorian and Grogu toys and most of my collection. Oh, did I forget my arcade? Oh. I got Ridge Racer. Let's turn them all on, shall we? I'm sure everyone wants to see the Star Wars one. I hardly play Star Wars, and I'm a Star Wars collector and a fan. I just had to have it. I mean, I played it, but... Ooh, it's gonna get loud. It's gonna get loud. Ooh, I hear the Simpsons. So this one's got several games. Pac-Man one lights up. It's got all kinds of games here. My great nephew likes to play Star Wars when he comes over. This one's got a bunch of games on it. Of course, the Simpsons. I got pretty far on the Simpsons. It's a fun game to play. There's a bowling game, and of course Ridge Racer's fun. Yeah. Oh, the view. I don't think this one. I can't drive. Okay. Hey, it's Kangaroo. I love playing that game in the 80s. Kangaroo. Let's play Star Wars here. There's several different games on there. That's my high score on Miss Pac-Man. And that's my high score on Pac-Man. I like playing Dig Dug though. Alright, enough of that. So that's my arcade. At the game room. Mandalorian. Alright. May the Force be with you.